I'm Monique with Onyx, and in the next 3 minutes, we're going to tell you how businesses everywhere are providing better service to their customers using the Places API from Google Maps platform. Today, we have Phil Stevens, Onyx Location Based Services Account Manager for Google Maps platform. Hi, Phil. We've received more questions from our customers and followers, and I'm hoping you can help. Question number one: what is the Places API?
Thanks, Monique. The Places API is a service from Google Maps platform, and it's Google's global points of interest database, meaning it takes any restaurant, hotel, gas station, movie theater, whatever it might be worldwide, it's going to feed data back to you about that point of interest. I really like talking about the Places API from Google because the breadth of that data, the accuracy of that data, it's really what sets Google apart in the marketplace. Any service can help you render a base map and show you roads and addresses, but only Google is going to provide 100 customer ratings and reviews about some local pub down the street from you. The Place API is going to give you everything from a lat long and an address, all the way up to those ratings and reviews, photos, hours of operation, peak hours, contact information, and more. So if you're suggesting to your end users places to eat, places to stay, must-see attractions in an area, and you want to offer more than just where that point of interest is located, the Places API is what's going to provide real context to your end users about what they can expect from that point of interest.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Thanks, Phil. Next question: how does autocomplete work with the Places API?
Autocomplete is the service that suggests addresses to you as you type characters into a search box. You're going to get a drop-down menu of suggested addresses as you start typing letters and numbers in, and then you make a selection from those drop-downs. It's really popular in the e-commerce space for filling out billing and shipping information for a couple of reasons. First of all, it's a very easy experience for the customer. It's a very good customer experience that they've come to expect in many cases. And secondly, it results in more accurate data. There's no typos when somebody uses the autocomplete API, and you can expect everything to be standardized and verified by Google's points of interest database to a point where you don't have to worry about if somebody types in the word avenue or if they type the letters AVE. Everything's going to be standardized in a way that's ready to go for shipping. In short, autocomplete's going to help you convert more shopping carts by making the final step of the process easier in the online checkout process. And secondly, it's going to result in less bad shipments, less lost items, less wrong deliveries, because you're going to be working with accurate data from the autocomplete API from the start. Our customers definitely see an uptick in business from using the autocomplete API within their e-commerce use cases, and we generally suggest it for that checkout process.
And last question: how much does the Places API and autocomplete cost?
That's a great question, and we're asked this a lot, and we understand that it can be complicated. If you go on Google's pricing table online, you're going to find a lot of different price points for the autocomplete and Places API, and it's not always clear where your implementation falls within those price points. If you're in this position, or if you're already racking up large bills with Google Maps platform that you don't fully understand, we suggest working with an expert team like Onyx. We consult on how to cost effectively implement these APIs as a free value-added service for any company that works with our team. So you can hop on a phone call with our team, go over your use case, and we'll try to make sure that you're not paying for more than you need with each API call. In the end, we're not going to charge you a dime for those services, and it could lead to substantial savings each month.
And that's all the time we have today. Thanks for your insight, Phil. If you're interested in learning more about the Places API or other location-based services for your business, please visit our website at onyxnet.com.